Hello, everyone. This is Friedrich bringing you another turn of Warren Pacific Admirals edition. We're going to be watching April 9 turn resolution. And he's unloading still at Kandari. Um, we're not bombing this turn. He had the cap. I don't need to lose any more bombers at this stage. And we weren't getting any effect anyway. Nah, the Mark 14 returns. Dun dun dun. Anyway, that's a shame. Expected, but it's a shame. We need to start listening to these sub skippers and fixing these. Let's make it happen. All right, so he is doing a see this Japanese ship's bombarding. This is not his amphibious force unloading. So I am very glad we got as many fighters as we could out. We may lose some destroyed this turn, and that's so unfortunate. I'm very upset at myself about this. Let's get through it. So damaged only. That is great because that means they could still be repaired and moved out of there. Plus, we've taken a lot of base hits. This is not going to be pretty. But yeah, um, the Townsville that was upgrading is on fire heavy damage, so it's also unfortunate. And it saves. I couldn't. It wouldn't let me flip it to get it out of there, so tis what tis, I guess. Okay. What's Kindari? Sorry. Wasn't paying attention. I was just thinking about the sound here for myself. I hope it's coming through okay for the video. Spearfish. Well, what a waste. But we're here underneath, probably underneath carriers, and he's not going to be too happy that we're there. But we're only getting rattles. That's what I was seeing. Okay. No damage there. And we're already in the air phase. We have It's been a while since we have had any surface actions. It's surface naval actions. So bombing some submarines, but no effect. And of course, he's bombing Port Moresby. This is not going to be pretty. We will take. My guess is we'll take those damaged aircraft will become destroyed. Oh, just two damaged. These can be repaired. Those hopefully will be ops losses on the way back, but what can you do? All right, this unfortunate soul here is being bummed, and one disabled. Yeah, but the unit there has no value as we move forward in the future. All right, B-25s. We're bombing the airfield. I want to keep it as out of Oh, no, 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 no. This was ground attack. That's right. I flipped our Mitchells to ground attack here because it looked like, hey, maybe we can knock out his move mode, which it doesn't. These are major roads. It's still gonna move fast. Maybe do some attrition on his units because again, he is coming to Serbia. The more we can beat this up, fatigue, disruption, the weaker he'll be when he gets here and he'll have to, you know, recover. But I flipped the Mitchells because I'm using I believe they're basically A-20s if I'm not mistaken, but the Dutch version, we're using those to bomb the airfield, and we switched the B-25s to hitting ground targets. Anyway, yeah, so these are on ground attack. These are on runway, airfield attack. So fly dump hits, nice. The, these B-10s are doing good work here. Not a lot, but something, right? The B-25s are hitting these ground units and hopefully at least disrupting them, right? And now we've got more Dutch B-10s hitting the airfield. So more runway hits. Keep it suppressed. Now, when he gets his guys entrenched here, um, dug in, and he may repair that as quickly, or if not quicker, than we can bomb it. Also, he is inching closer, and as soon as he takes that Surabaya, this is all moot anyway. But this time we've got our DB-7B. This is what I was talking about. They look a lot like the A-20. Anyway, hitting the runway, hitting the base some more. And this is overcast, so it's not going to be as effective as last turn. Actually, I can't remember. Last turn was light cloud, maybe? Anyway, some more base. And we also disabled looks like an engineer, so. B-17s and B-26s both hitting this base, and it looks like it's very coordinated, and maybe we can do a lot of damage to this. That's the goal. Let's hit it. Destroyed another Jake. 52 runway hits and 5 supply. This is wreckage. This is pretty intense. And a follow-up raid. This probably won't do a lot, but let's just get through it. Hey, a supply dump hit. Also, clear sky. That's another reason this has been a very successful run. Look at this. Another 5 supply hits, so 10 total. So, yeah. Okay, PM phase. Please bomb my 7th Armored Brigade, because I've got a cap over it. Alright, supposedly hit a sub. And Nels from Shortlands hitting Port Moresby. Let's flak it up here. 1 damaged. Now we lost an Aero Cobra, so that's a major shame. It's all on me that we are taking these losses. It's disappointed, but bummer. Alright, so he's bombarding with something as he's retreating with something else. So here we go. An engineer destroyed. Along here, I figured he'd attack this turn. Not everything here is involved in the attack because it just moved in. But this is just the walk. Yeah, we're retreating towards Surabaya. That's fine, fine. We even had Fort Level 2 still. The best we could come up with is 1 disabled squad. So he's bombarding us at Wenchow. I'm not even going to bother bombarding back. We don't have major artillery here or anything. So I don't want to burn up a lot of supply. Alright, deliberate attack, guys. Eesh. Now the two bombardments may have done enough to make this work. Let's go. All right, so we still have fortifications too. It's 1-to-1 with this attack. So even though, so fortification 2 plus the terrain, we still could only get 441. I'm going to slowly go down here. The attacker had no bonus or malice. We had the terrain plus, but the disruption from the two bombardments was effective. Our experience is low, especially as compared to his. So he lost almost 2,000, which is nothing compared to what he attacked with. 178 disabled, which of course can be recovered. But if you take 178 from 890, he lost all told, let's say 200. Let's say he lost about a fourth of his AV. Our AV, of course, started at 374. So what percentage did we lose? A lot higher. We lost certainly more than a fourth, possibly up to a half of our AV. And one of our units was destroyed. I don't know which. This is inevitable and it's unfortunate. I don't know what I lost. I'm about to find out. But also the Australian Corps. Um, yeah. So what's going to happen is if he makes us retreat, we have nowhere to go. So I will try to recover as much of some of this stuff as possible, starting with the Australian Corps probably, and working our way around the map. So I need to get PBYs and other things that can fly in and rescue troops. I need to get as much of that in here as possible so that when the day comes, they can start picking up wherever they go. Now, if they retreat into the mountains, I can't do anything. All right, Bay. Now it's his turn to attack us, and he's gonna. Oh, I see. Because we're stuck here, we're gonna fight until we die, and that's probably not gonna be too well. All right, Kandari. Yeah, that may be a foregone conclusion. Nope, not quite. So 19 disabled. Not bad. It's certainly only a matter of time at this point. We're gonna bombard in reply. See, look at these numbers. He's really got these very strong divisions here. Uh, hey, we're making a dent. Okay. I mean, now we have more artillery here. We got one disabled squad. He's got one destroyed and five disabled. Bombardment at Kandari. I thought I turned that off. Oh, it probably toggled back on when they unloaded more troops. It's a shame. Because I only have so much anyway. We're gonna bombard, but this will probably be the last turn I bombard because our disruption is probably too high to be playing that game. Maybe I'll keep it on. That's fine. We'll keep beating on his. It's fine. It's working. Expansions here. All right. I'm gonna try to be a little bit quicker with the explanation of the, uh, where we're at, the analysis. There's there's only a few hot spots anyway, so that helps. All right, I will be right back. Okay, I wanted to start here because I wanted to see how many aircraft have been repaired we can hopefully he won't bombard anymore. Yeah, surely he'll bomb, but hopefully these won't get too beat up and destroyed. Again, we can get one P-39D out of here and hopefully get some of these repaired and back out. But let's take a look. So he lost three, one on the field, one by flag, and one operational. Yeah. And we lost one on the field here at Port Moresby and one operational. So what are they? Let's look. So one Ann he lost, one Jake, which we know about, and one K to flag. So we lost a PBY-5 flying around. Who knows where? We've got them all over the place. And we lost a P400 here at Port Moresby. So not the worst turn. Mm, we lost a ship sunk, Townsville. So let's look at pilots. At least we lost no pilots. That's always nice to see. So yeah, I th I mean things could be better, but certainly things could be way worse. Okay, why is that? Ooh, something happened. Also want to take a look. Now, yesterday I had some kind of a SIGINT that said some radio was being used, transmissions in this area somewhere, and it made me a little bit nervous because, I've got something going on here. So I pulled out what wasn't needed to hear, but I think I'm going to head back because I'm going to use this in the, well, maybe I don't need to. All right, I don't think I need to. I, um, I'm gonna now. Now I'm gonna transport. Um, yeah, that's not a lot of supplies. It's been working so far. What have we got here? 29,000. So I'll take whatever supplies I have here and maybe um for example, I may transfer the AK that's by itself, this one. Okay, so I'll probably use this and it'll have a little bit of supplies, not a lot, and I'll drop the 8/10th, which I believe is fully unloaded. See those naval supports, man, they're helping unload this stuff fast, and we are in good shape. I may not need this Wow. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay for me to use this ship with no extra supplies. Just grab only the 8/10th, um, and drop it off at Benny. So that's what I'm going to do here. This guy, I think I'm just going to, I'm not 100% sure. I may send it to Pago Pago for refuel and just let it go home. So. So we're looking okay, and then as has already been discussed, the these two units, the 164th Infantry Regiment and the Parachute Battalion, the elements that are sitting here, these two will be brought to Noumea. Now, all right, this still has four units in it, and it still looks exactly the same, even though they have the tag going this way. So that is okay by me. I'm gonna flip this to bombard. New artillery regiment we just brought in, 24 guns. Hopefully that um, e- some extra oomph to our bombardment next turn. So when this drops to three, or when we see the bombardment and there's only three units or two, whatever, we'll certainly be keeping our eye out for that. Um, But yeah, should be having some air units coming soon. Here it is. So this is laden with aircraft. So which um, yeah, always good to bring in supply. However, I may take a couple of these AKs. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I may. No, I know what I'll do. I've got some AKs in this area, kind of feeding the South Pacific, so I may grab some supplies and do a supply run. Maybe one cargo ship here and one to Ndeni, and just do these small little runs that, if I lose a ship, it won't be the end of the world versus like big convoys. Because this is a little far north for my comfort. Even this, because if he's got Betty's or something, Nell's operating here and keeping a lookout, then he could easily snag some of our ships if we had something big. And that way, one cargo ship sinks, we know what's what. Um, so yeah, and hopefully our task force that comes up here can be relatively safe. Can we switch this? No. So I may have to. That's unfortunate. I may have to drop these two boats, ships, for now, and just go light with um, with amphibious mode. Because this being a dot base, I don't think we can do a regular transport. So, all right, that's not that's a little too granular, but yeah. So our sub got in here to try to see if we could do something with some carriers, and this is indeed where KB is. So I'm okay now. I feel okay now. For some reason we couldn't see this part of the task force or part of the um, invasion stuff, and that made me nervous. But yeah, I'm okay now. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll do the best we can holding there. One more thing. Let's take a look. Um, we will not be able to do anything with these fortifications because of that anymore. So again, that also is what it is. But check it out. We still have 55,000 supplies. So the idea, and maybe we oversupplied it, and we're going to give him a lot. But here's the thing, he can do all he wants to beat that base up, and we should be fine supplying our troops, hopefully repairing them, etc., etc., etc. Um, but yeah, Kandari is gonna matter of time, and these guys got ejected, and check that out. He's already turning this way. So yeah, he's pushing hard, and I'll tell you, there's a big reason why he's pushing hard, because he's tired of us bombing here. He basically he's pushing our subs further south by taking Serbia. He's pushing our subs back to Darwin, and he's pushing our aircraft either to Batavia or parts south. And so, yeah, because he doesn't have air superiority here, he's taking advantage. He's just taking a ground push. What he's taking the approach that I'll just push hard with my ground troops, and I'll take it that way. Um, so we shall see. I will continue to bomb this and these troops. That's my plan. So, but this time I need to make sure my bombers are targeting this hex. And the air capacity there's a small air capacity here, but does he have what it takes to put fighters here? And he doesn't have fighters here yet. But now it's going to be harder to keep his fighters out of here, because if I keep bombing this, then he's going to put fighters here. I can't bomb both, So it's just a matter of time now. He's just pushing too hard for me. Um, so in Burma, he is still coming. Wow, that's a surprise. Our hurricanes are going to be withdrawn, and our yeah, two groups of hurricanes are going to be withdrawn, and we will be bringing some more hurricanes into the area. But I don't think I can get the cap. Yeah, I'll get some cap over here. I'll use maybe one of these AVG groups. So yeah. All right. But yeah, things are okay. I mean, he's still um pushing and pushing and bringing more troops. It looks like he's still definitely on the offensive. There, no doubt about that. We haven't stymied him or stopped him anywhere. But well, maybe technically New Caledonia, but this is going to be a bigger. I mean, but again, it's almost mid-March. I mean, it's mid-March. It's almost mid-April, and then next comes May, June. Maybe we'll be okay. We'll see. We will find out soon enough if we're okay or not. But no offensives in China. He did not obliterate us here, but this is really only a matter of time. I did not know he was bringing more troops here, because if I did, I would have stayed here and he would have probably come to me and we would have had a fight there instead, etc., etc. But it's fine. It's not. I'm not too upset about that move. So yeah, he got in here. He was gonna take on my troops here, but they're totally crushed anyway. All that's left is here. I don't know if he even knows they're there, but it's fine. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna kind of wrap it up here because I talked about some of the other like small random things around the map, but I'm okay saying those are the hot spots and we've covered them, and hopefully we'll do what we can as we enter uh, the April 10 resolution and moving from there um, in the near future. I'm hoping we can push enough of his buttons to challenge his positions in different areas. But till next video, take care. Hope you all have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you then. Bye.